Greetings, junior scientists, and citizens of this great big weird wild and wonderful world in which we live. As always, I'm your humble science communicator, the great Orbax, coming to you from the Department of Physics at the University of Guelph. I'd like to welcome you to our July 2024 Stargazing Guide. Now, while we might think of July as peak summertime, our daylight hours are in fact decreasing since the summer solstice last month. Let's make sure we take advantage of these beautiful summer nights to get some stargazing in. But what should we look for? This month, our mornings are full of planets. We seek to spot a severely segmented snake, and we're on the hunt for a meteor or two near month's end. All this and more if we just take some time to look up. Well, after a few lackluster months, our neighbors within our solar system are back to visibility, albeit in the early morning hours. Mars, the planet of robots, will be visible from about 2:30 a.m. all month long, rising in the east. Saturn will also be in the morning sky throughout the month, with visibility increasing as the month goes on. And the two will be joined by our other gas giant, Jupiter, bright and bold and increasing in visibility as the days go on, with best viewing near month's end. If you can manage to wake up before sunrise on July 1st, you'll see Mars hanging out with the waning crescent of the moon. And on the 30th and 31st, you'll catch an interesting triangle between Mars, Jupiter, and the waning crescent moon. Speaking of triangles, don't forget to see if you can spot the summer triangle in our night sky. This asterism is comprised of 3 stars, Altair, Deneb, and Vega. Not only does this asterism rise in the eastern sky throughout the night, but it also rises daily all month long. Once you've spotted the summer triangle, continue along that same latitude in the sky until you're facing south. It's there that you'll spot a constellation that we've never actually talked about in our stargazing guides, Serpens. Serpens is one of the original 48 constellations listed by Ptolemy in the 2nd century, and remains one of the 88 recognized constellations today. You see, Serpens is unique because it's split into 2 unconnected sections. Serpens cauda, the serpent tail, and Serpens caput, the serpent head. These 2 sections are separated by a different constellation entirely, Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. Now, Serpens cauda contains a deep sky object, M16, the Eagle Nebula. Within the Eagle Nebula is a pretty famous star-forming region, which I'm sure you've seen from both the Hubble telescope and the JWST, and it's known as the Pillars of Creation. While you won't be able to spot the pillars without a super telescope of your own, junior scientists, at least you'll know where in the sky those images came from. Our full moon this month is on July 21st. Settlers commonly refer to the July full moon as the thunder moon or the buck moon. This moon is referred to by the Anishinaabe of the Great Lakes region as the halfway summer moon, as the days have already started getting shorter after the summer solstice back in June. The Cree of central Canada call the July full moon Opaskawipism, the feather molting moon, and the Mi'kmaq of the East Coast also refer to this behavior, calling it Beskewig-goose, the bird shedding feathers moon. Meteor. The Delta Aquarius meteor shower occurs annually from July 12th to August 23rd, with a peak this year on July 28th into the 29th. Emanating from the constellation Aquarius, from which the shower gets its name, you should be able to see about 20 meteors per hour anywhere in the sky. Now, while close to the last quarter moon, we won't actually see that moon rise until about 1 a.m., leaving a good potential window of observation right in the pocket from about midnight to moonrise. Good luck, junior scientists! We live in an age where the answers to our questions seem to be at our fingertips. Yet while we find the answers to these questions, many more questions remain. The universe in its ever-growing expanse holds the answers to many of these questions. And it's all just out there, waiting for you, if you just take some time to look up. See you next month, junior scientists, and don't forget to have a science-tastic day. Special thanks to Royal City Science's own planetary geochemist, Dr. Glynis Perrett, for her help preparing our stargazing guide. And the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada